I am Nazim Rashid, author of Reconnected, How to Be a Mentor to Your Child's Self, and also Young Father's Life Skills. Now, you might not have seen this book before. I wrote this over 18 years ago for organizations that actually help young fathers. And there's a table of contents right there. See that? Yeah. And of course, a lot of you know about Reconnected. How to be a mentor to your child's self. Yes, for sure. And in this book, I teach people how to take care of those old childhood wounds so they do not have any present difficulties from the old trauma and scars. Yep. See the topics right there? Yep. And I believe in deprogramming and reprogramming. And I'm going to do that as a parent coach for you. Okay? Now we got to start off with energy. Because it's one thing for sure. If you want to have motivated kids, you got to be motivated. You see, for sure. Yeah, like I was listening to Les Brown, and he was saying that some woman came up to him like, "Oh, Les, help me, my kids are not motivated." He said, "I wonder why." See, you got to be motivated. So, I want everybody to do this right now. Yes, yes, yes. We're rooting on the winner. You see this in basketball games. People are doing this. Woo, 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 woo. Well, you're doing this for your higher self, for the winner inside of you. Yes, 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 you can. Yes, I can become the best parent ever. Yes. And since this is the validation series, we're going to talk about validation. So you're going to be the great validator. I am a great validator. Say it after me. No, 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 no. I am a great validator. Yes. You are. Yes. Now, let me tell you something. When I wrote a validation chapter in my book, Reconnected, I didn't have a clear definition of it. No, I described it, yes, that kids need to feel that they matter, that their voice matters. You see, that what they feel inside is important. Okay? Yeah, for sure. All right? But it wasn't a clear definition. Now, I was conducting a class recently, and when the topic of validation came up, I said, well, what's the definition? It came to me. Recognizing God inside that person. Recognizing God inside that person. Now, you've heard the term namaste. Namaste? Ring a bell at all? Which means the God in me recognizes the God in you. Namaste, right? Right? But validation is doing the same thing. It's recognizing that spirit inside of you. So when we're validating our children, we're recognizing that spirit inside of them. Okay? For sure. Now, do you know the difference between validation and compliments? Do you? Validation and compliments. You might say, hey, Nazim, I validate my children all the time. They come home with a good grade. I say, hey, you did a good job. They clean your room. I say you did a good job cleaning your room up. That is not validation. See, let me show you something. Compliments address what you notice on the exterior. Exterior behavior. Okay? Validation, all right, speaks to what's inside, how they are as a person. Going back to that spirit inside, that divine spirit inside. All right? Example? All right? Your child comes home with a good grade. You hug them and you say, Kathy, that was a fantastic thing you did. All right? You are so wonderful. You are so creative. You've got that spirit inside of you. You've got what it takes to create and manifest that grade. Now, validation comes in. See the difference? When you say you are, you're addressing that spirit inside of that child. Yes, you are. Absolutely. You are great. You are wonderful. You are awesome. You've got what it takes. I'm loving what I'm seeing inside of you. I'm loving what you are creating within yourself. Yes. Yes. And we say, yes, 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 yes. Yes. That's where, let me tell you something. There are 3 kinds of validators. 3 kinds of validators. Now, I bet you've never heard this anyplace else. All right? No. There's the empathic validator. There's the spiritual validator. And there's the joyous validator. All of them are wonderful. All right? Again, the empathic validator, the spiritual validator, and the joyous validator. They're all great. Okay? Let's break this down. The empathic validator is the type of parent who feels right with the child. You see? All right? For instance, a child has a science project and do well in it. They come home and says, Mom, hey, Dad, I got blue ribbon for this science project. Yeah, it feels good yeah, it feels good. Yeah, it feels good. When we say it feels good, you feel good. That resonates the feeling spirit inside of you, and you feel the same as that child. You say, yeah, yeah, you did do well. You've got that greatness inside you. Yes, you did do well. Yes, yeah, I can feel it too. Yeah, it feels good. And both of y'all are in the same frequency of feeling good. You're in alignment with his spirit. Your spirit and his or her spirit are in perfect alignment. Yes, yes. That's the empathic validator. Now, how about the spiritual validator? Okay, let's go there, all right? Because you know the qualities of God. Love, compassion, sharing. Okay, when your child displays those things, it resonates in a different way, different vibration. For instance, your girl Aisha comes on and says, Mommy, I was in the cafeteria and I saw this girl in the corner kind of crying to herself. So I went over there and asked her what's going on. She says, well, there were some bullies that just talked about me and gave me some, bad names, derogatory names, and I didn't like that. And what did you do? I don't like that. So she started crying. You see? So Aisha, what did you do? I gave her a hug and told her, hey, I'll be your friend. Yeah. Tell you what, tomorrow, let's sit together during lunch. How about that? And the girl said, wow, okay. They embraced again. All right? Now, what Aisha was displaying was a God quality of compassion, love. Now, the mother recognized that and says, man, another reason to praise God. Yes, 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 yes. So you saw the godly qualities, the attributes, the characteristics of God coming through her daughter Aisha. All right? Yeah. And so the mother aligned with that divine spirit. Isn't that wonderful? Fantastic. Yes, yes, I love it. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Now you have the joyous validator. Okay? Oh, yeah. This is the type of parent that is just waiting for something to celebrate within their children. They know greatness is in their children. They know that the God spirit is filled up in those children, and they want to celebrate and party. Yes. All right. So when their child comes, or they say they go to a concert, say the person is the orator, okay, they have a gift of public speaking. Yes, and I experienced that with my little 6-year-old a long time ago. Public speaking. They do a good job up there. Yeah. The first person yelling in the audience is you. Yay! 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 Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Because you see that spirit come out and you want to celebrate. Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. And matter of fact, the joyous validating parent will tell their children, before they start their day. Give me something to celebrate today. Got that? Give me something to celebrate today. I know it's inside you. Yes. Bring home some good news so I can party, so we can blow some balloons up and have a good time and talk about it. Yes, yes, yes. Because I see the greatness in you. Absolutely. Yes, yes. All right, got that? The empathic validator, the spiritual validator, the joyous validator. All right, all right. Now, there will be times, a lot of times, when as a parent, you can't just stay on that high channel all the time. Things happen, life happens. Sure, we know that. We know that, all right? Now, I just don't want you to succumb to that. You know, things happen, we have to deal with those things, yes. But we don't let those things become the master of us. We stay the master of our circumstances. Absolutely. So we have the lower self and the higher self, okay? And when we find ourselves slipping down, we have to tell ourselves affirmations, you know, through prayer, meditation, to lift ourselves back up. And we do this regularly. Every day we got to pump ourselves up. Now you might say, well, Nazim, do I have to do that all the time every day? Well, do you have to wash your face every day? Why you got to wash your face every day? Okay? Because after a while, you get the oils in and the skin starts, you know, attaining new cells, and you have to wash off, and bacteria develops. You have to wash regularly. Okay? We have toxicity in the air, you know, so we have to do things regularly. You know, you got to eat more than once a day. You know, you got to eat, right? Because the body needs to have regular nourishment, right? Well, the mind has to have regular nourishment too, especially understanding. We got 2/3 of the brain, the bigger parts, all right, that are based in emotion, instinct, irrational behavior, fight or flight. The rational part is to the front, the small little third in the front. So we got to consciously go to the front in order to make rational decisions and tell ourselves we're the best validating parent ever. All right? Absolutely. So it's a race we're in. All right? Higher self, lower self. We're in a competition here. Okay? Yeah, we got to do it. So we got to pump ourselves up regularly. Got that? Got that? Okay, now we're going to do it right now. Right now. Because those of you who come to my sessions, don't think you're going to just sit down and just take notes. You know, no, no, no. You got to get involved emotionally. You got to feel this. When you feel this energy, right, your children will feel it too. And they'll want to join the party with you. Say, can I dance too? Yes, you can. All right? Yes, and you're both dancing, right? Celebrating the good in both of you. Absolutely. Got that? Okay, we're going to do something right now. Let me move this back a little bit. All right. Okay, can you see me? Okay, all right. Now we're in a race, okay? You got your lower self that wants to kind of slow the pace down. And a higher self that wants to keep going, wants to go, wants to go, wants to go, all right? The higher self is going to win because you align yourself with the best part in you. That's why even when I hear people say, just believe in yourself, believe in yourself. What does that mean? What self are you talking about? Huh? What self? The lower self or the higher self? Huh? The con artist who just knocked off the bank in jail. He believes in himself. While he's in prison, he says to himself, I got to think of a better way to hit that bank next time, or a bigger bank. I got to study the cameras. I got to study the guards. I got to study this a little more so I can do a better job. I got to believe in myself in order to do a better job next time. So he believes in himself also. But it's not the higher self. It's the lower self. So you have to distinguish. You can't just say, believe in yourself. Like some people say, it's all about feeling good. Just feel good. And you know, you have a lot of personal development masters, people I follow actually, that say that. Just believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. you know, or just feel good, feel good, feel good. Look, you can feel good by drive-by shooting, you know, choking somebody. You know, some people feel good behind that, crack cocaine. Yeah, yeah. So we can't just let it go like that. We have to qualify everything. We have to be very clear about our lives. And if you want to be the best validating parent possible, okay, you got to have all this stuff inside. Because, you know, kids are like dry sponges. They pick up on everything you say and do. Okay? All right? You might wonder why that you say some certain thing to them, and they'll do the opposite. Because they're looking at your presentation. Your presentation. All right? In my book, I talk about communication skills. And we're going to do some of that in this series. I'll give you a little bit right now, because that's a whole other series by itself. But I call the 93-7 Principles of Communication. The 93-7 Principles of Communication. This means that only 7%, which are your actual words, get through to the person. The 93% is your presentation and your tonality and your tone of voice and all that. All right? So the child is picking up on your presentation more so than your actual words. Okay? Yeah, that's right. So you got to come correct. Very important. Absolutely. So I say come correct with high energy. Yes. Yes. Believing in the best in themselves. Okay, so we're in a race. We're in a race. Okay? You still see me okay? All right, all right. All right. I'm talking to my producer back there, Nazim Rashid. Okay, very good, Nazim. All right, very good. Okay, okay, here we go. Now, we're in a race. Okay? All right? Now, your lower self would say, no, I'm going to kind of walk my way. No, higher self, no, you come along. You come along. You come along. Come along. You can do it. You're created for excellence, by excellence, and through excellence. You can do it. You're created for great things. You can do it. You can do it. Do it. Lower self, well, I'll see. Okay, I'll come up a little bit. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. You're racing. Racing. Lower self wants to hold back a little bit. Well, can we take a little break and a little bit? No! Let's go. Yo, all problems you meet will be beneath you. Yes. You can always rise above your stresses and problems and become a winner because you're a natural winner and I love you for that. Yes, you can. Do I have to? Okay. I'm in a race. Yes, you are. You can do it. Yes. You are a great validator. Yes. Yes. After me. I'm a great validator. Yes. You cross the finish line. Yes. You did it. Absolutely. Now, you might say, hey, that's a lot of work. You know? You look at the results that's going to happen after that. Now, when I'm in grocery stores, I see mothers. I focus on mothers more because I see mothers. They're the first teachers, you know. So, and they got the shopping cart. They got the baby right in there, and they're smiling at the baby smiling, laughing at them. Or they might be a little bigger inside the cart there. You can tell there's a bond there. Oh yeah. There's a connection there. They're connecting. Now I see other mothers, they got the kids straggling along behind them. Sometimes I think it's pretty dangerous. You know, you're in the parking lot, and you see these kids going, 20 feet or so behind the mother, and cars are coming. Mother's not looking back. When the kids do catch up, they're mad, saying, come on, get up here. They're not connected. They're not bonded. I said, man, I feel sorry for the kids. See, so far, it's important to have that bond, Now, if you heard my first video, I talked about why do I do. See, I didn't have a bond with either my mother or father. Wasn't there. That's why I do what I do. You see, for sure. I was depressed and suicidal. I tried to commit suicide in my teens. Absolutely. But thank God I got out of that. Went through a 12-step process and became a counselor. Have over 20 years in mental health and drug counseling business. Ran across a couple in the Bay Area, in Oakland, California, who became my spiritual parents. They taught me what love is And when I said, man, when I felt that, I said, I have to promote this. This is fantastic. This is wonderful. So I had to promote this. So I promoted that healthy family model in my book, Reconnected. And I promote that, what a healthy wife does, what a healthy husband does, what healthy parents do to their children. Absolutely, they build them up. Before they come out the womb, they're saying positive things about them. Absolutely. And you can too. I believe in investing in you. You can do this. You can do this, yes. You know, validation. You have to make sure that they know that there's an atmosphere in the household that welcomes their opinion and their perspectives. Yes, for sure. Your kids need to know that they can express themselves and they won't be ridiculed by their expression. See, because once they're ridiculed, they clam up, they close up. You don't want that. You want to always know what the kids are thinking about, what they're feeling. Yeah, especially nowadays in school, because you don't know what's going on in school. You want to make sure that the kids know how to relate to you, what goes on at school. So you have to teach them their vocabulary. You know, in my book I talk about increasing the emotional literacy. Well, vocabulary is taught at home, so they know exactly how to express what they're feeling, so you'll know exactly what's going on when they're not around you. Very, very important to understand that for sure, all right? So that's so important. So we got that for sure. Now, when the kids listen, when the kids talk, you have to button up and listen and let them lead the conversation. Yeah. And when you talk not from your perspective, but talk from their perspective. You ask questions based on what they're saying, not on you trying to direct them or trying to be a dictator, trying to tell them how they're wrong, you know, trying to give them advice, and you know that they're not ready for that right now, because a lot of times they just want to be heard. You see? They want to know that their expression, their feelings are important. Yeah. And then we as healthy, validating parents will cultivate that. In other words, say, hey honey, I love the way you're expressing stuff. Yes, 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 okay? And I want to hear more about you. Matter of fact, if you're in charge, what would you do? You know, say for instance, if you wanted to make changes, how would you make changes? What do you really feel about your brother, your sister, your cousins? You know, how do you really feel about them? The household. You see, yeah. Give them choices. Even clothes, you know, let them pick out their own clothes, you know, because you lay them out there. But they need to know that they can choose something on their own. Absolutely, that goes in self-esteem and self-image and confidence. That's another series I'm going to do, you know. But right now, the validation part is so important. You understand that? Validating. You know, letting them know that you love what was created in them. You love the spirit inside of them. You see, you love that. Absolutely. Now we have to differentiate between their behavior and what they are. Like if they do something, we can't say, you're a bad thing here. Hey, what's wrong with you? No, we don't do that. You know, we always recognize God is inside of them. So if they do something that's incorrect or inappropriate, we say that. But we never speak to the person as being wrong. What their behavior did was not acceptable, but the person is always wonderful. Okay? Very important. You got that for sure? All right. So I want you to subscribe to this video series, my channel actually. So like this on YouTube and subscribe so I can get a lot of subscribers there. Then I can do some live streaming on YouTube, for sure. Nazim Rashid, all right? Author of Reconnected. And I want to always pray for you that you have a fantastic, validating life personally, and that you actually promote validation in your loved ones, okay? Till then, have a connected life. Thank you.